Fortnite Ballistic has finally received its first official update that introduces the drum gun, bounce changes, and some economy updates. We're going to discuss how these changes affect the game and some other things I'd like to see in the next update. If you want more Ballistic update videos in the future, make sure to hit that subscribe button as we're trying to hit 5,000 subs before the end of the year. The drum gun is Ballistic's first official new weapon to the mode. After playing with it a little bit myself, it's definitely a force to be reckoned with. It has a very generous magazine of 80 bullets. Yeah, you heard me correctly, a magazine of 80. While Ballistic isn't quite a game where you can just sit there and spray, the drum gun certainly makes it a bit more possible. It honestly is a great weapon for providing cover for your team when you're trying to push in. It's really powerful when you shoot it in bursts considering its fast fire rate. You can easily take out most of a team solo if you can get the jump on them with it. You need 3,500 credits to buy the drum gun, which is a fair price in my opinion considering how good it is. If you've used the drum gun, let me know what you think about it in the comments. I'd love to hear your opinions on it. What would an update be to a game if there weren't any bounce changes? Well, with our first Ballistic update, we received bounce changes to 3 weapons which mainly focus on the shotguns. The first of which being the hammer pump shotgun, which has received a buff in some regards. Point blank damage was increased along with mid-range damage being increased. These buffs should be good considering it is a shotgun, and I would like it if the damage up close was actually good, like a shotgun should be. It was nerfed long range with a slight damage reduction, and the headshot multiplier was also decreased from 3 to 2. The Frenzy Auto Shotgun was also buffed in regards to point blank damage and mid-range damage being slightly increased, while the long range damage was slightly reduced. I think this is an attempt to get players to use the shotguns more because I honestly don't see a lot of people who use them, myself included. Hopefully whatever the devs are trying to do here works out, but I think I'll be sticking to the drum gun for now on. The only other weapon that had a bounce change was the Reaper sniper rifle. It actually received only buffs, with the first shot accuracy recovery time being reduced and the magazine size being increased from 3 to 5. Overall, good changes as I do like the sniper and it's a fun weapon to use. Along with the bounce changes, we've also received some economy updates, making some weapons a little cheaper and others taking a toll on your wallet. The Hyper SMG that so many love to use has seen its price increase by a good chunk, going from 1,500 credits to 1,800, making it a bit harder to justify buying in the second round. The good news is, that's the only weapon that received a credit increase. The others were decreases in price. The Frenzy Auto Shotgun has gone from 1,600 credits to 1,500 credits. A very modest decrease, but another sign in my opinion that they're trying to get people to use the shotguns more. The final price decrease is the Reaper sniper rifle from 5,000 credits to 4,700. It's a nice change because the sniper was really expensive before and now it's still expensive, but a little bit more reasonable. Some final small changes that they mentioned in this update were players can no longer manually drop smoke grenades or flashbangs in the buy phase. Players can also no longer use their flex gadgets, smoke grenades, or flashbangs in the buy phase. And we now finally have an official waiting for players screen when you load in, showing you how many more players are needed to start the match. A small change, but one that was really, and I mean really needed. I wanted to also discuss real quick what I hope to see in the next update of Ballistic. What I'm really hoping for is another map. The mode has been out for 2 months now with only the one map still, making it very stale. I do enjoy Ballistic, but I honestly have stayed away from the game myself, waiting for a new major update soon. The drum gun is a nice addition, but we could use some more. If not a new map next update, I'm really hoping we receive an overhaul to the sidearms, allowing us to use more than just a pistol. I'll talk about that more in my video where I discuss Ballistic more in depth, which I'll link here for you to go watch. Overall, I'd say this isn't a terrible first update to the game. The drum gun is pretty fun to use, and I'd say the bounce and economy changes were pretty fair themselves. If you guys want me to cover more Ballistic updates in the future, let me know in the comments below. Use code TwistedYeti in the item shop to support the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one.